Hey everybody, welcome in. It's Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. I'm Corby, and I tell you, we have got a show that is so stuffed, we're bursting at the seams. First of all, we got 𝗏𝗏 𝗟𝗏𝗀, the amazing NBA superstar. He's going to make an appearance here. Also, Olivia Rodrigo, fresh off of her 𝗏𝗏𝗶𝗹 thing. You're going to love this girl. Another one, can't believe he's here. In the person, in the flesh. We got Kevin Boseman, the Chicago comedian. You're going to love him. But more important than those three, and our hosts, of course, and me, it's you, the fan, who get to ask Chuck and Ozzie anything. And it's late night, so that means anything. But one more, bring it in a little closer. Heard a rumor. The trade deadline's over, but we've got a trade that might go down tonight. That's right here on this show. So you stay right here. Staple yourself to your chair and be ready. Because right now, I'm going to introduce to you the two guys that lead the league in both fun and entertainment. It's Chuck 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Jeff Corbett with the intro. Thank you so much. Welcome. It is another edition of Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. Got the Hall of Famer. The Hall of Famer is here. Big dog. Big dog. Big win, Ozzie, for the White Sox.
Yes, it is.
Woo.
It's always nice, especially in Anaheim. Every time they feel the West Coast, I don't know what happened. I don't know if the air,
other than the 2005 ALCS.
Oh, we got him.
Yes.
We got him.
We got him.
Besides that, oh boy, when I was a player, we got to Anaheim. We had a feeling, Langston, my way. They go, Jim Abbott.
Jim Abbott.
Oh, boy, it was. We know exactly what we were been through it.
I can't believe I'm saying this. The White Sox have matched their win total from last season. Can you believe
I don't want to
that?
celebrate.
Celebrate! With 51 games left to go, they've matched last year.
We was part of that fiasco.
Yeah, we lived it. We lived it.
God.
It's like a scar. It'll always be there.
And when people say, why are you drinking? I say, why? Because I'm managing them. I watched this ball club for 162 games. They lost 120 games. But I'm very happy for the kids. Mm-hmm. They did a tremendous job. I think Chris Gett did a tremendous job, called those guys out right away. Let me see what you have. Let me see what we can come with for the future. So far, to me, personal, the White Sox front office, look at me talking about front office now.
Yeah, look at you.
Doing tremendous job. Yes, don't get too excited. Be patient and do the thing right.
Corby.
Yes, sir.
Where is your excitement level right now, 1 through 10? Because I've known you a long time. Usually your excitement level and your negativity about the White Sox is at a -5. So where are you now?
Oh, yeah, I am like... I am so excited. This team has got me fired up because it's just like Ozzie said. The young kids, the people who've been brought up, are actually performing. The guys that we've had here to kind of lay the groundwork, like the Rojas, like the Tauchman, they've actually laid the groundwork, and these guys believe they can win. And now we're doing it.
Look at Corby just breaking it down. He does it all. So the White Sox with 4 home runs tonight. Let's show you how it happened. You know, recently when we've been doing the show, we don't get to the highlights until the second segment because we don't want to talk about the game. This game was amazing, Ozzie. Let's show it to you. Second inning, we got 2 home runs, starting with Andrew Benintendi facing a lefty in Tyler Anderson. 3-2 pitch, gone. Solo home run around the fair pole to make it 1-0. And then later in the inning, Lenyn Sosa.
Sweet. Look at Lenyn. People don't talk about Lenyn. Look at Lenyn Sosa. Papi, today's game.
Yeah.
This kid, he do some crazy thing. People forgot how good it can be. Look at this. Get foul, ball.
It won't.
Get foul.
It won't.
It does. He's doing some. That's the reason we all had to keep him in the lineup. That's the reason, the biggest reason we see Montgomery playing third base once in a while. Madros is out of the game for a couple of days. Hopefully not play for next 2 days. Just give him time. You know, because when you're a kid and you get hurt, especially hit by pitch, when you're a kid, you want to go back out.
Yeah.
And you try to be a hero, all of a sudden you're a zero because you perform, you're going down. And the only thing you say, oh, he's a gamer, he's a tough kid, he's a great guy, but look at, he playing hurt. make sure, kid, you're okay. That happened to me. I tried to be a hero, and look at what I was, 220 hitter. You better go out there and make sure you're okay, because you're a good player.
All right, the White Sox have now homered in 11 straight games. That is the longest active streak in the major leagues. Colson Montgomery, this is for you, Colson. Bam! He homered tonight. Let's show you this one. 433 feet, way back there, Ozzie 𝗵𝗶𝘶.
Chuck,
what?
I see this kid in the minor league, what I say, he never played in the big league. He never played in the big league. How many home runs we see with that videos we see from AAA? None. Every home run is a pull hitter. Now, look at this. A couple days ago, he hit the ball opposite. No, yesterday.
Yeah.
No, 2 days ago. They have the day off. He hit a home run opposite way. Now it's straight to center field. That's when your swing is great. I love the swing. It was, first of all, I can name it. His swing was long. His head wasn't there. He tried to pull everything, and he had no clue what he was doing in the play. He went to Arizona, fix it up, bring it to the big league. Very impressed.
Yeah, props to him. Props to Ryan Fuller, director of hitting. And John Triffin, 𝗵𝗶𝘶, chatting with Colson Montgomery in Anaheim. Roll tape.
Colson Montgomery, 6 home runs since the All-Star break. What is working for you right now at the plate?
I mean, I'm really just not trying to do too much. Sticking with my approach, sticking with my plan, preparing myself in the cage. I mean, Joel and Marcus do a really good job of preparing all of us for the pitcher and the relievers. So just not really trying to do too much, and I think that's what everybody on our team is doing, and I think it's working out.
Colson, when you hit that one to straightaway center field, did you know it was gone when you hit it?
Yeah, I knew. I don't know. He was trying to get me. He was just trying to get ahead. He did that at the previous at bats, so I was just trying to stick with my plan and being on the attack, and he threw it over the plate, and I was able to put a good swing on it.
It seems like everyone's having so much fun right now in the clubhouse. What is the vibe with this team right now in the dugout?
I mean, it's a good vibe. You know, everybody's playing free. They're playing easy, playing for each other, and I think that's the biggest one. Is we're playing for each other. We're really not trying to do too much. We're just doing what the game tells us to. You know, even tonight we had, you know, you get louis on, and he does what he does, and he steals and gives us a little insurance run. And then Sosa, I mean, he shows up at big times too. And so, I mean, everybody is just playing really good baseball and just letting the game come to them.
Okay, our guy 𝗵𝗶𝘶 up here. He is good with coming up with nicknames for guys, and he came up for one with you tonight. Dan, what you got?
I'm starting to call you the Monty Monster. Are you okay with that?
Monty Monster?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. That's good.
Well, that's what you're going to be known at. We want to see more Monty Monsters down the road.
Okay, sounds good.
Good stuff, Colson.
I love 𝗵𝗶𝘶, but Monty Monster. You like that for a nickname for Colson? Monty Monster?
It's not yet. He
might become a monster, but he's not one yet.
Not yet, but he should be.
Okay. We have breaking news into Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. Here we go. This is from Ken Rosenthal. I know the trade deadline was yesterday, but there's some breaking news tonight. He says, I'm hearing there could be a trade tonight involving 2 Chicago media personalities. This came out like 8 minutes ago. I don't know why this is on our show, but, I mean, is David Kaplan getting traded? Is Ryan Cheverini getting traded? What do you think about this?
Everybody want to take my spot.
You think you're getting traded?
I don't know. Hey, when you're in this business, everybody busy, you always can get traded.
All right, Ken Rosenthal, when he tweets, it's normally accurate. So we're going to follow up on this and see what this is all about.
Very professional.
Yes.
Very, very professional.
Very professional.
Very, very, very. It's I might forget a couple names. Jeff
Passan.
Yes, and this guy, he's always know and figure out and find out everything in baseball.
Okay, so there's going to be a lot of people behind the scenes trying to figure out what this is. 2 Chicago media personalities will be traded tonight, according to Ken Rosenthal. We're on it. In the meantime, we have a reputation on this show where anything goes, anything. We can say whatever we want, but Ozzie, I think our censors here at CHSN are taking things a little too far. I mean, I can see them being worried about you, but I think some of our censors are being too sensitive. They're not letting us really talk as sportscasters and sports analysts. It's not just our show. This is a problem I see happening here.
Well, it's always happening. You know, they should play me When I was a manager.
Oh, when you were a manager? No, when you were a manager and when we were back at NBC, we had to put your press conferences on tape. We could not take you live because you might swear.
That surprised me.
Yeah.
Oh, was that bad?
It happened a few times, and we had to worry about the FCC.
Well, when you're in Chicago, you coach, you manager, you know, sir, nobody believe you what you say. Nobody even take you seriously what you say. When you curse,
Yeah?
they're like, he's the man. We love him.
Like you, 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗃, you guys are legends because you speak.
𝗬𝗏𝗏
did it. Yeah, I know.
So we see those guys come from church to, yes, well, you know, we don't want that guy. We want next.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is, but we've put together a collection of things that people have said here at CHSN in a very short period of time, and our censors are way too sensitive. Here's what I'm talking about here.
I was an actor.
You were.
I had to act a couple of times. I had to somebody else's wife.
You had to, or you?
I had to. So it wasn't a thing. It's like something very comfortable.
And actually, this is another thing. Nobody knows what this is, but if you actually turn it on, I don't know. It just starts vibrating.
Now, the Bulls would have to say, me away with. So, the overall point here is I don't want to raise unnecessary alarm bells. I do think Josh Giddey will be back in a Bulls uniform.
I it in the water. It was a dirty and I was doing my part just to make sure they have clean.
The 𝗵𝗪𝗃 sack
it's the
attack.
sack attack. You can
Okay.
get it at Rate Field, right? Double meat, all kinds of lettuce, mustard, mayo, everything on that thing. You're going to have to grab it like grabbing a like, boom!
But the Sack Summit, that's the best name you can come up with.
Sack Summit.
Maybe that's why it's not as popular as tight end university, but there's way more to go into a tight end's job than a defensive end's job. What do they got to do? Rush upfield, quarterback? Come on now. You put your toes out, tippy toe.
Oh,
It took
my
me a little
Lord.
while, but once you get out there, hello, Toronto.
Yes!
Ozzie Guillen is here. He just swore. That was, and again, another four-letter word from Ozzie, and one more. I was actually on the golf course with you today, Ozzie, and you were swearing. Actually, I was swearing. I threw my club today. I don't know what got into me.
Yeah, it's funny because when I play golf and I swear, people even know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're too far away, like, what did you say? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's Spanish, English, Guyanese, a little bit of everything. How about that? John Triffin, I guess was he naked overlooking Toronto? What was going on there?
He got a thong.
Yeah, thong on?
No, he could be naked. That thing be, with that wind.
Yeah, you never
Excuse
know.
me. You
I
know, his wind's cold.
Yeah.
He got a thong.
Okay,
He got a thong.
So you see what I'm talking about here. I think just the censors just got to tone it down just a little bit. In the meantime, White Sox fans, you guys are our favorite people. Our favorite people. We love Sox fans. So last week during the homestand, we wanted to hear from Sox fans, and we sent 𝗃𝗏𝗃 out to hear what Sox fans wanted to ask us. But we wanted a late night edition. We don't want questions about the team. We get them all the time. Who should the Sox have traded?
That's
at
the
the
best one.
deadline?
That's the best one. You should be the manager. Do you know how many times I hear that? Who should be the manager? When I was the manager, you guys hate me. It is what it is. When I was the manager, go back to your country, go pick coffee beans. Go back to your country and just like make sure they take the USA passport around for you. Now, another manager.
Yeah. They love you.
We need you. We want you.
Yeah. Save the day, Ozzie Guillen.
Yeah.
Well, here are some questions, starting with question number one. I do not know what these questions are, but I'm told they are very late night-esque.
They're gonna hear the truth.
All right, here's the first question.
Hey, Joey Gutierrez here from Cicero, Illinois. I want to know why Ozzie Guillen, when he was in Chicago in 2007, didn't wave to me when he was in his white BMW with the blue top. I saw you on, I think it was your son's graduation.
Wait a minute, my English isn't that well. What did he say?
You just big-timed him. In 2007, you were in your white car.
Yeah, BMW. I hear that.
And you did not wave back to him.
Well, if you have a black hair, long to here, and your chest is going to be a little bit bigger, I might say hello. I don't want to wait to you. Who are you? Look at that. I can't even understand what you're saying. like, you speak English worse than me.
Yeah. Well, he's from Cicero. He sounds like a Sox fan. He's die-hard Sox fan.
Good for you. Cicero, I live in Berwyn, by the way.
Back
Cicero,
in the day.
Yeah, I live in the never, buddy. Don't give me that. Wait, by the way, if you're Mexican and you drive that kind of car, you think I'm going to wait to people? I told you what the hell.
You're focusing on the road and how cool you look.
Look at this, baby. I grew up in Venezuela taking the bus. Now I'm here in the United States, Chicago, Illinois. I got the best.
You got the biz. That's Lance Johnson, by the way. I got the biz.
I got the biz.
All right, question number 2.
So now that there's a Jeff Chanel and Gene Honda beer, what would a Chuck Garfien or 𝗦cie beer taste like?
So that's Gene Honda public address announcement.
Is that a golfer?
Voice of the White Sox.
Voice of the White Sox with that deep voice. How do you get that deep voice? A lot of cigarettes. Oh,
Hey.
What?
That's a cigarette.
Cigarettes. Yeah.
Well, you're like puff.
Hey, puff pass. That is legal.
Bob Marley over there.
Anyway.
Good time at the table.
And Jeff Chanel, who works for the White Sox. These are 2 great employees.
Awesome guy.
They want to know what a Chuck Garfien or 𝗦cie beer would taste like. We had some Yingling the other day.
Yes, I grew up with beer, Polar, and Presidente from Dominican Republic. To me, is the best. But a couple of days ago, I know try to promote Jingling. Okay, you're not paying me. Jingling. Very good beer.
Yeah,
I
had one with you.
And the rum.
Yeah.
I like rum.
But he's asking about beer.
We coconut water, but a beer, I don't know. I love Jingling.
That's the nickname for Yingling. All right.
Jingling, yeah, I can say that. Okay?
So,
Jingling.
It's all good. All right. Our show is brought to you by Jingling. Question number 3.
Hey, it's Tony from Payless. Chuck, Ozzie, why are you always gonging my brother-in-law?
Why am I gonging your brother-in-law? Is that your brother-in-law?
That is my brother-in-law.
Oh, Corby, can you explain why I'm gonging you all the time?
Okay, well, we've known each other a long time, Chuck.
Yeah.
And I do have a tendency to carry on a little bit longer than I might. But it still doesn't give me the right to gong me, according to my brother.
You're gonged. You're gonged. I've worked with Jeff Corbett, just so you know, for 20 years. And I always let him talk and talk and talk because he talks and talks and talks. But I'm running the show, and I'm going to gong you if I want to and I please you. I sound like the biggest you-know-what.
You know what's funny? When you talk more than me, you have a trophy. He's the man.
No,
the biggest White Sox fan in Chicago area.
Yeah.
That man right there.
Yes, he is.
That right there.
It is all out of love. I never would have thought of gonging you, but it's more for the device of what I can do on the show. And 20 years of having to hear you talk and talk and talk and talk. If I can gong you on television, I'm going to do it.
Why you try to be so nice?
I'm just a bad person.
Because all the sun, the show will be 1 hour and say, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you let him talk, we don't say anything.
If we let Corby talk, this show would be 17 hours long. So we got to
sit here 17 and a half.
Yeah. Question number 4. What's coming here for question 4?
Hello, I'm Nancy G. from Flossmart, and this question is for Chuck. Chuck, were you ever grounded in high school?
Okay. That's my mom.
If they're there, Chuck, I'm going to find them.
That is my mom, Nancy Garfien from Flossmore, asking me the question, have I ever been grounded?
Oh, no, God. You be grounded. Go, you know a nice boy. Be good. Okay, Chuck? Today, you don't eat ice cream at all. You are only popcorn.
Yeah. You think that
you
was my
put my mom there, go, hey, why is the reason you don't send me my $100 a month for last 2 months?
Chuck, you got to tell the story.
This is a beautiful woman.
Chuck, how did you get grounded?
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
How that beautiful lady, I met him, talked to her a couple of times, raised that thing? What happened to you?
She made this perfect specimen. Come on.
Oh,
all right, the question...
She's going to be embarrassing.
The question is this, have I ever been grounded? Okay, so I was grounded once All right.
Oh my God! What?
Or
Whoa!
maybe twice, 3 times. A few times. I was grounded. Yeah, I was not a perfect child. I made mistakes.
Yes.
Especially as a teenager.
I remember when you were number 2 in the pants. And she told me that. I know maybe she was number 2 in the pants, and he walked around in the dinner, beautiful dinner, at the golf course we played. And all of a sudden, you start dropping stuff out there, and she like, oh, no, that's a soda.
Enough of that, enough of that.
How'd you get grounded, Chuck?
How'd I get grounded?
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff. You cannot watch TV for 2 seconds.
No, what happened to me was this. This is going to sound like I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. We had a high school radio station at home in Flossmoor High School, WHFH. I was DJing, and I happened to take the car out when I was 14 years old.
DJ in that time.
I was a disc jockey. It was a public radio station. And I happened to take the car out when my parents were out of town. I didn't know my parents found out about this. So I'm DJing, and my mom calls, and she says, hello. And I said, do you have a request that you want to hear on the radio? And she said, yes, I have a request. I want to hear the song Grounded for Life.
Really?
Yes. That's awesome. What my mom wanted to hear, because she found out I took the car out at 14. So there we go. We have breaking news that we have got to get here, because this is the tweet that we've been waiting for. Jeff Passan. What was this? Okay, I do not know what this is, but I'm reading it right now. Breaking. Chicago Sports Network has traded Chuck Garfien and Ozzie Guillen to MLB Network for Dan Plesac and a John Q sportscaster to be named later, pending physicals. Ozzie, we've been traded to MLB Network. They're booing.
Yeah, by the way, my physical is not going to pass. Because I have so many problems. Intestinal problems.
Intestinal problems?
Very
Okay.
bad.
MLB Network can't have that?
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm stunned by this. I can't believe that it's Friday night and Jeff Passan, we have a Passan bomb of us getting traded to MLB Network.
I don't leave Chicago, Brownie.
Okay.
If I get traded,
Hold on.
I'll go to Mexican League.
They've told me we have to get our physicals during the commercial. So we got to get our physicals.
What they do? I don't like needles.
Okay.
And when you go physical, the doctor puts some gloves in their hands.
All right.
And they do something crazy.
All right. Well, we're going to get our physicals while we're in a commercial. But in the meantime, Kevin Bozeman is our guest up next here on Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. He's a Sox fan. He's a funny man. And it might be late night without Chuck and Ozzie if we fail our physicals. So, Ozzie, are you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, more Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. Maybe we'll be back. Maybe we won't. Ozzie, who you calling? We got to go.
Oh, no. I want to find out.
All right, we are back. Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. Certainly for the moment, it might be our final show because if you're just tuning in, Jeff Passan is reporting that Ozzie and I have been traded by CHSN to MLB Network for Dan Plesac and a sportscaster to be named later. We just got our physicals. Ozzie, that was much more thorough than I thought. I thought it was just going to be a simple thing. I got a shot in my neck. I was bleeding.
By the way, they cannot find my blood, my vein, and look at what happened.
Oh.
And no, I told the doctor, I said, listen, be careful. I said, I'm Mexican. Nah, we're going to kill you. Look, it's still bleeding.
All right, well.
Oh, I hope I no pass. I don't want to go anywhere.
I mean, yeah, we hope we fail.
If I tell you guys exactly what they find, you'll be disappointed. I can tell you guys.
No, you can't.
I just told BJ what happened to me. BJ was worried about him. What they found. I said, I cannot tell you, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what an Ozzie Guillen physical looks like or what they're going to find. We're going to find out on this show.
Yes, you will find out. I'll tell you what they find.
Okay. All right, they're telling my ear. We got a breaking news. Breaking news. This is from Bob Nightingale. And Bob is reporting tonight the proposed trade between Chicago Sports Network and MLB Network involving Chuck Garfien and Ozzie Guillen has been called off. Garfien and Guillen both failed their physicals. Look at that. We have failed our freaking physicals. I'm glad because we're staying here with Chicago Sports Network. I'm not happy because we are clearly out of shape and not ready for the big time.
Look, they're still bleeding.
You know what? Let's bring out our guest because he is one of the funniest men on the planet. He is a comedian. He's a podcaster. He's a White Sox fan, and he's in the studio with us, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Bozeman is here. What up? With a jacket and a half.
Thank you. Listen, man, team spirit, baby.
I love it.
Man, I rock this because I host this Sox Fest.
Yeah.
And then the budget was small, so I got this jacket, and then I got some beggars coupons, and just for the wings, not even a pizza. And then I was like, I'll do it. His jacket is fly. How many people you see with this jacket?
Yeah.
Ozzie, you at the Sox games all the time. How many people you see with this jacket?
No one.
You're one of one.
Big time. Look at that. Even the 125th anniversary. Look at that.
And I'm gonna tell you, when I had this jacket, here's something. 𝗵cie
𝗵𝗶𝗹
and 𝗵cie𝗄𝗵𝗃 was trying to jack me for this jacket. They kept motioning me over to a closet. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not going over to this closet because he kept asking me about this jacket. And I was like, I'm sure you can get a jacket. You're 𝗵𝗃. Yeah. He's like, no. Then all of a sudden, I talked to him like 5 times, and he picks and chooses when he knows English. It's really nice how he just goes in and out. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Come with me. So they was trying to jack me for this jacket.
Really?
But I didn't go for it, though.
Freddie's that kind of guy.
Freddie and Contreras tried to jack
By the way,
me. I stand by that.
It's 2 big boys.
2 big boys. Dude.
But why can't do anything? He was so drunk, he might like, okay, give me the jacket, whatever it is.
they were not passing any sober exams. But we celebrating now. We celebrating Sox.
I know. So you're a big-time White Sox fan. I saw you at 𝗬𝗎's. Everybody, if you have a chance to see Kevin, 𝗬𝗎's, you're not going to be back probably till when? Not
December 18th. I'll be back at
𝗬𝗎's.
But yeah, it was great.
You
Thank you,
man.
Thank you, man. I love doing stand-up. That's one of my favorite clubs. Right there in Old Town, the city is alive right there. I love going there. It's great. But I would love to toot my horn, but I got some bad news for you boys.
What?
I made some phone calls, and I got the information about exactly what it is that got you guys trade rescinded. Right,
so you're Jeff Passan yourself. You've got breaking news.
I just,
you got a hold of the physical.
I got one of those cousins. You know, one of those cousins, and we just make a phone call to and just make it happen. So here we go. Ozzie, bro, chronic hemorrhoids. I mean, I know hemorrhoids, but chronic.
Yes.
How they were able to find that out with one test?
In the commercial break.
Outstanding. Cholesterol. For those of you guys who don't know, cholesterol, 200. 200 is a good score. Chuck's was good because that's what happens when you have under-seasoned white people food. And Ozzie, you tested and it came out mole. Listen. I'm just repeating what the physical part, the actual physical.
Yeah.
Ozzie, you were able to touch your toes, but you needed assistance getting back up. And Chuck, for whatever, he just kept annoying everyone by challenging them to pickleball. And last thing they said to me, they said, at least one of you had an abnormal growth where it shouldn't have been at the wrong time.
Okay. Who's that?
Me?
I don't know. They didn't give me that information. But you guys have an abnormal growth where it shouldn't have been at the wrong time.
Yeah. If we
I don't know what that means.
We probably need human resources to finish that sentence.
I can make a phone. If you guys want to go somewhere, I can make a phone call. I got a cousin.
Okay. Ozzie, you might want to get that phone number.
Yeah. I don't mind that. I had to find out.
Yeah. So I want to get your take on the White Sox and Pope Leo. How about Pope Leo being like our ambassador to the world?
Yeah, buddy. It legitimizes. It legitimizes us. His first, I mean, obviously, He can help with people in hot dogs and ketchup. That's number one, right? We gotta get people off of ketchup. After the age 8, you shouldn't have ketchup on hot dogs. I think the Pope.
Oh, you're saying it has to be mustard.
It's gotta. It can be anything but ketchup, bro. I'd rather eat a plain hot dog than a hot dog with ketchup. So that's number one. Second of all, he's gotta get people and let people know, like, our deep dish is just for tourists. It's not for us. Those are just for the people that want to come in. Those are the people that want to come in and be like, oh, I heard you have deep dish. We don't eat deep dish. When's the last time you had deep dish?
I never did. It's I cannot tell you in the air what I think about deep dish.
Okay.
I cannot.
Well, we know what the Pope likes.
DJ here.
He likes Aurelio's.
Here, the deep dish. How that feel like, excuse me? Oh, that
right.
Nice.
I'm not saying, listen, I am not knocking deep dish. There's a place in my heart for deep dish.
Yes.
But we are tavern-style, square-cut pizza. That's Chicago pizza. And it stacks up better than anyone. And you have to believe me, because why would the Pope be from Chicago if we didn't think the same?
Listen, the Pope, his favorite pizza place is Aurelio's. Where do you go to for Aurelio's? Thin crust pizza, tavern-style pizza.
I want to know, before he became the Pope, where he used to club at.
He used to go clubbing?
Yeah.
Clubbing.
You never worried? You never think about
where the Pope was?
Well,
you never thought
he's a human being.
Right. Well, you think that he was
Do you think he was clubbing?
clubbing?
Where do you think he was clubbing?
I don't know, man. Probably north.
North. You want to be more
Just
specific?
north. I mean,
just somewhere north.
We'll ballpark it. North.
Okay. North?
Say north.
Okay.
I'm going to say, like, he was, if you ever at night, like it's like after 10 o'clock around this time at night, and you see just a white woman jogging, that's probably where he was clubbing. Somewhere safe.
Okay. A safe spot.
Somewhere a safe spot.
Doesn't sound like a fun club, though, does it?
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm sure they were smashing malorts and chasing them with Bloody Marys. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but
These are the things that you think about.
They drink wine.
North.
Yeah.
They drink wine.
Yeah.
They think go there's some wine.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah.
Wait, how does he do that?
Yeah, the thing go like. My problem is, when I go like this, it's 3 bottles.
You can't stop.
I can stop. I wish I could stop, but I can't.
All right, so
More proof of why he failed his exam. He's just offering it up. He's just offering it up.
I'm a little concerned about these hemorrhoids you have. So when we get
Why
to...
you think I keep moving?
Okay, so you are a Sox fan.
Jeez, man.
I got to sit that way
What do
because this here is too a little warm. I'll be sitting down with the lights for a little while.
Yeah.
Buddy.
They need to breathe.
Okay.
They need to breathe. Like, oh, God, finally.
This is definitely Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. So when we were watching the game with you, you are clearly a sports fan. You are also a sports gambler.
Investor. Creative investing.
And you were very stressed tonight with this White Sox game.
Buddy, so 9.5 I thought was really good for Smith because he's been out for a while.
You talking over-under?
Yeah, the over-under 9.5. If you guys don't know what over-under 9.5 is, like, what are we doing right now? What are you doing with your life? 9.5 runs was the over-under. I took the under because I thought Smith was out, rested, got a chance to, work on his mechanics because he got roughed up. He had been getting roughed up. So I thought 9.5 was good value. And he pitched well. But the Sox, man, are just mashing it. Mm-hmm. So they stressed me out a little bit. And oh my gosh, that tag was everything.
Yeah, why don't we show it? Because
that tag made my bet. Because now it's 4-4.
Yeah,
it's 4-4 going into the 8th inning, right? Like then I'm probably toast. But 4-3, I felt good after that tag. That was the stars lining up for my play.
Our Yingling play of the game is this exact play. Bottom of the 7th, runners at first and second, 2 outs. We got a line drive to right. Kevin's freaking out because this was going to be an 8-8 score. And Ozzie, what happened here?
Everything was right on time. I think they throw the ball. They don't care about the guy and go to score. And meanwhile, everything happens so fast. Sometimes you slow down because you don't see the catch around. It take a little time. The wrong time to take. You got to go through the base the quickest you can.
So you yell at if you're the manager, you get on the guy who didn't come home.
I say, you know what? You look good at scoring. You look so beautiful scoring like slow motion. No, you got to cross that exactly as fast as you can because that will happen.
Yeah, this is the kind of play that used to happen to the White Sox.
You're right.
A lot.
Right?
But you don't see that many, you know me, I don't see that many plays like that.
Rare.
No, what would have happened to the White Sox is that play would have happened, and then they probably would have threw the guy out coming and going to second.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
It would have been like a triple. It would have happened. It would have happened against the White Sox. But yeah, it was great. So
you won your bet on that.
I won the bet basically because of that play. I love like sports gambling, dude. Do you ever gamble on football?
No.
You don't gamble at all?
I don't gamble anything.
Chuck, do you gamble?
I gamble on football. Yeah.
I mean, it's so fun because I've been to a bunch of baseball games. Me and my 7-year-old son, we go to the White Sox games all the time, and he's like 4-2 for White Sox games.
Wait, is he gambling? What do you mean?
No, bro.
He's 4-2 going
to the games. We won 4 and lost 2.
Hey.
That's pretty good. That's
really good.
That's good numbers, dog.
The season ticket for that kid, please.
That's good numbers, dog.
Yeah, that's the key to the season. Your son.
Yeah. So we had talked about this earlier in the year. The White Sox win total was 51 for the year, and I was like, they're gonna sail over 51, and now they're 41, so they need 11 wins and 51
games. I think you're good. Cash it.
I think we're good. I also put money that the Colorado Rockies will have the worst record in baseball.
Yeah.
Because the White Sox was going to come close to 60 wins. So I faded
You're doing really good.
Buddy, I have a podcast that I focus on sports gambling. I need to have you two on as guests.
What is the name of your podcast?
Boze Knows.
Boze Knows.
Boze Knows. BOZEKNOWS.
It's a sports gambling podcast.
It's a sports gambling podcast. And sometimes I veer off into other things just to make people uncomfortable. You got to earn it to get these winners. You can't just sit there and just sip on a young. You sound like Bernie Mac character. So yeah, you got to go through all the things. I talk about sports. I talk about things like me and Ozzie disagree. I don't think that, and I'm a sports gambler, but I don't think that Pete Rose should have went to the Hall of Fame, and he disagrees.
You don't think he should go to the Hall of Fame?
Nope.
And you're a gambler yourself.
Yeah, I know not to put people like me in the Hall of Fame.
Well, what do you think about 𝗻𝗄𝗄, one of the best pitchers in baseball? He's out indefinitely because he bet. It seems like he bet on games.
Buddy, they are not creating an atmosphere for these athletes to not gamble. Like even like the NBA players, they're doing the 2 of those NBA players got caught gambling. They say no, you can't gamble, and then every sports thing is about gambling, and everybody is hitting them up and taunting them. So I mean, you can't gamble. Like, it's just, to me, it's just the worst of the worst for sports. Because you're compromising.
Yes.
You're compromising the game.
Especially you in the game. By the way, when I was a kid, my second baseman, I'm not going to say the name, every time we made the last out, in Venezuela, he always won the ball. Give me the ball, give me the ball. I'm like, here. Okay, there was gambling, now they throw the ball to the stands. Before you roll the ball to the mound.
People would bet that.
The people go, dirt or grass?
What?
Yes. And he got his brother up there, dirt. And he go there, put the ball in the dirt and leave. Like grass, he just throw the ball away, and they was killing it. We find out. No, we find out. Somebody find out. Then after that, I said, listen, I ain't played that game. But that say, why is somebody lose up there?
Right.
You got to throw.
Yeah.
When I was coaching third base for the Marlins, it's only 5 people in the ballpark. And 12 people gambling. She's sending. I'm like, what? All of a sudden, if that guy score, I make money. He doesn't score. Yeah. But it's like, you never know, man. It's just like, you have to be careful when you go, always you're going to get cut. You gambling, you're going to get cut.
Always.
Somebody say, hey, I got you.
Yeah.
You better do this or you get in trouble. And you have to do it.
All right. So you live, where do you live? In the suburbs of the city?
Downers Grove.
Downers Grove.
Straight up hood. Straight up hood, homie.
That's the hood.
Straight
Downers
hood.
Grove.
You buy your crib? Are you the only minority on your block like I am?
I grew up, my first year in baseball in Chicago, I live in Downers Grove,
yeah, but I love it because I'm legit the only black person on my block, so I love it because I control the value of all the homes on my block. Like, right? Because I'm like, yo, man, like, you know, be nice to me, or else I'm gonna have a cookout.
I'm Homer Glen, and we're the only Latinos there.
Yeah.
Latinos that say, oh, you just move in, you mad at me? We bring more people in.
Right. That's right. Have a party. Let's do it, dude. You gotta. That's controlling. That's just controlling the housing market right there. You got a little bit. You got a little
power
bit of power
you have over the Downers Grove.
Cul-de-sacs are money. I didn't even know what a cul-de-sac was because, like, when I grew up, there was no cul-de-sac. Like,
where'd you grow up?
You can't have drive-bys and cul-de-sacs, right? Unless you hate all three houses. You roll up, you're like, yo, blast them fools, man. All right, cut the wheel, put it in reverse, creep up a little bit. But yeah, I grew up south side, right off southeast side, right off of Stony Island. I went to Chicago Vocational, CVS, for 3 years. Then I transferred out to the suburbs to Argo for 1 year, Summit, Illinois. Hoop, too.
Yeah, you hooped? Yeah, you played basketball where?
I played basketball at Iowa Lakes Community College and then Wisconsin Whitewater. And then I started telling jokes, dog.
Were you big enough to play hoop?
6'5", bro.
Wow.
6'5". I can back you down, too. I still get buckets.
Yeah? Play?
When did you know you wanted to be a stand-up comic? How did it happen?
Oh, man. I was always kind of funny, but I'm going to tell you, man, like getting up and going to work and talking to people, ugh, I'll pass.
Like going to an office? Yeah. Like all of us jamokes?
I have no interest in that.
Okay.
So it's just, I've always been a late night person, and always been like, could find the wittiness without being a class clown. Yeah. So, but I never thought I was going to do it full time. I just was kind of doing it just to see if I could do it. But once you do something and you like it, you want to get good at it. And once you get good at it, you, of course, want to get paid at it. And once you start getting paid at it, you want to get more money. And then eventually, you know.
I tell you what, my respect for you, because to do what you do nowadays is so hard because everybody's angry, everybody's sensitive. Most of everybody's like, okay, let's do this. And you make people have so much fun and live there with emotion about happiness. That's not easy to do.
I'm for one, I am definitely an envelope pusher. Whatever you think the norm is, I just go, let's just see. Right? You've seen me. Like I don't lay back and be like, oh, I'm not going to challenge you. I have to challenge the audience. Otherwise, you know, it's like you when Deion Sanders was on third base. He's like, go ahead. That's how my jokes are. Go ahead.
You remember that. But stand-up comics are really needed nowadays more than ever because where are you getting the truth? You're getting
we got to have somebody give you some sort of perspective.
Yeah.
The key is like, no matter where you're at, you know, politically or family-wise, emotionally, whatever, you got to play both sides. You can't just, unless that's your crowd. Like if you're a right-wing guy and you have right-wing crowds, then you're going to do that. If you're a left-wing guy, you have left-wing crowds, you're going to do that. But I'm not a political comic per se. So when I do jokes about politics, I got to make sure I do a good job of keeping it balanced.
Tenga another company in Venezuela. He'd be dead.
Well,
thanks for the warm words, Oz.
Oh, wait a minute. You talk about us. See you later, buddy.
It's funny because Kevin's playing Caracas next week.
Yeah. A lot of people understand, but you're talking about us. We're going to get you.
When you were at Zanies, I mean, you were playing to all the crowds. Once when people think, oh, I'm safe, no, you're going to get it, and you're going to get it, and you're going to get it, and you're all going to get it.
Yeah, everybody gets it, and you gotta laugh at it. Thank God nobody from Venezuela was there.
You should start your next one.
Is anybody from Venezuela? Because here is different. By there, say, no, ain't nobody from Venezuela here. I got everybody beside the camera guys over there. Right there, look at that. It's Venezuela. Yeah. Don't turn, they're gonna know you, they're gonna be part of you. There you go. No, the guy will look like a monster there.
Yeah, can we, there's Corby, who has turned into Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
And you know what, this is to honor Ozzy Osbourne, right?
That's
We're
right.
honoring him. He passed away about 9 days ago.
Los Angeles, California guy, too.
Yeah.
So, props to Ozzy. Love you, man.
Props to him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Where's your bird?
My bird.
Don't you have a pigeon or something you got to eat?
Oh, there's a bat, but it was one of these, and I didn't eat it.
Oh, all right, man. Yeah, of course.
That's the guy you bite the bat.
That's exactly right. Yep.
This is what drugs do to you.
Ozzy, forever.
Yeah, that's a that's a guy who's like, take the bat. It was funny. No, that guy's he wasn't somewhere else.
Okay, well, the White Sox won this game here tonight, 6-3. There were
6-3.
You love it.
How much money did you win? Can you share?
Oh, buddy, I only bet a few thousand. Listen, enough about me. Just a little small change.
A little bit, little something.
Guys,
yeah.
Pay the toll. Let's pay the toll.
Yeah.
Pay the toll.
Ozzy and I are happy the White Sox won. Kevin's really happy that the White Sox won. And you know who else is happy? Venable is happy the White Sox won. This is his press conference brought to you by Xfinity.
Let's start with the relay sequence there in the seventh inning, and just how big. What did you see in that play, and just how big of a play was that in that moment in the ball game?
It was a huge play. Great job by everyone involved, starting with Talk to get the ball in, and Colson did a great job with the relay there, and a really nice job with Rojas, who had awareness of the situation, put the tag on him nicely.
We've talked about the power that the team's displayed each of those since coming back. Like, just once again, what did you see from the club, from that department to them as well?
Yeah, with Anderson, he's going to nibble a little bit. He's going to pitch to the edges, and is one of those guys where if you try and do too much, you're going to be in trouble. And I thought we did a good job staying in ourselves, staying to the middle of the field, and obviously resulted in some damage.
Pretty big out of third and first inning too.
Huge play. Rojas and Q and all our catchers have done a nice job in those situations where that back pick is in play. The timing that Rojas has is incredible with that. He's got a great feel for it. Obviously, in that situation, it's a huge play. Got us a big out there and ended up saving the game.
Exhale after that, been a pretty rough inning.
Yeah, well, he had a lot of work to do after that still, and was able to do it. But he just didn't have a good feel for the zone today, which is understandable coming back. We expect Shane to be in the zone and be competitive in the zone, but just in a good example of how good he is when he doesn't have his best stuff, he can grind and make it happen.
Colson Montgomery's been on kind of a heater late, 6 home runs in his last 9 games. Anything you're seeing from him in particular, or is it just a young guy kind of getting used to being up in the big leagues?
Yeah, I think he's just in a really good spot from day one. He's put himself on time. Just really seeing the ball well and getting good swings off. And I don't think it's necessarily a heater. I think he's just a good player that's in a good spot and taking good swings.
What did you see from the pen, Leisure, the 4 strikeouts from there, and Wilson Colson did things on that as well?
They were amazing, and we needed every one of those outs. Short start by Smitty there, and those guys stepped up in a big way for us, and they've been doing it all year, and today we really need them. It's a nice job.
All right, so the White Sox win 6-3, not 6-4. Not 7-5, but 6-3. Kevin, tell us about some of your upcoming dates if people want to watch you in action.
All dates can be found at kevinbozeman.com. I'm at next week Martha's Vineyards. In Detroit, Portland, Austin, Vegas. I'll be in Vegas. I'll be in Winnipeg. Shout out to the Manitoba. Winnipeg. Yeah, man, just click your Nikes 3 times. I show up.
Okay, you'll be there?
I'll be there, dude.
Yeah, you'll be there.
Be there. I got lots of dates, man.
I want to see you in Vegas. That'd be fun.
Vegas, you know the only state, but Vegas is, I'm gonna tell you, man, as you know, as a creative investor, 7 days in Vegas.
He goes back, you got to do with like 10 shows to pay the debt.
7 days in Vegas.
7 days in Vegas,
Good luck to you.
Man, I'm like Bruno Mars up in there, dude.
Where are you playing in Vegas, by the way?
The MGM.
Okay.
MGM.
All right.
Yep.
Bring a lot of...
I know, man. I know. I go... I just try to do my show and just run back to the room. I try to sprint back, but the smell of failure is just too strong for me to turn down.
Kevin, I'm concerned about you.
Buddy, who's going to Vegas for 7 days and not making bad decisions?
Who's not making bad decisions?
Who's not making... You're going to Vegas for 7 days, you're making great decisions every day.
Well, I'll be drunk. Trying to be playing.
But no bad decisions.
No bad decisions.
What's a bad decision?
Well, in Vegas, you can do it. Yeah, there's a lot of bad decisions. They're just waiting for you there.
I don't know, buddy. All I know is there's an abnormal growth found at the wrong place at the wrong time.
We're going to get to the bottom of this. Going to break here on Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. When we come back, we got more wacky questions from White Sox fans. We got Ozzy Osbourne Jr. here, as well as taking us to break. It is Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie with special guests Kevin Bozeman. We're back with more on CHSN in a moment. Welcome back. Field coverage pitching matchup presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Shane Smith came off the injured list tonight, gave up 2 runs in 4 1/3, 4 walks, 4 Ks, 79 pitches. Tyler Anderson takes the loss. He hasn't won a game since April 18th, and that loss continues. That losing streak continues here tonight. Heat Check, presented by Four Seasons, your local heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric experts. So Smith loaded the bases with nobody out in the first inning. Ozzie, he got out of it. What did you think about him getting into this mess and him getting out of it?
You know, it's a funny thing about it. The White Sox, you know, I got to give credit to Rojas. Rojas been put that plate on maybe 3 or 4 times and always go great. I was worried about him because it was his 6th game.
Talking about Smith.
Smitty. Yeah. Smitty, with 6 games, he can find a play. Now all of a sudden, with that many games up, without go to the minor league rehab, throw a couple innings, you know, I mean, throw against your own teammates is not work. But one thing the White Sox doing very well last couple of games, for a little while, turnover plays. They have been very good turnover plays, get those guys out of the problem.
All right, so the next edition of Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie is coming up on Tuesday. White Sox and Mariners, they're going to be in Seattle. More fun and mayhem coming up then.
I'm going to be in Martha's Vineyard. I'm sorry I can't make that one.
Shoot.
Just want to let you guys know.
I appreciate it.
If you wanted to invite me, I just got some things going on.
I'll
be there in spirit.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be thinking about you. What is Martha's Vineyard like?
I don't know. It'll be my first time there, but I'm definitely looking for some great lobster rolls, right? Some good wine, and, you know, laying out, smoke some cigars.
Sounds like a good summer day.
And then just, you know, scrolling, looking for some investments.
Okay, there might be some. All right, so we've got 2 more questions from White Sox fans for me and Ozzie. These were taped a short time ago, a couple of days ago. Here's the next question for Ozzie and myself. What could this be?
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm from Brookfield. Chuck and Ozzie, we want to know if you have an innie or an outie.
These are the questions we got.
By the way,
I guess
you're going to translate it to me, but I don't understand what you're saying. Innie or outie?
Kevin, do you want to explain what that is?
So your little belly button there, does it stick out or is it poked in?
My belly. Oh, my belly. No, you know what? In Venezuela, when you born, they put a middle like a quarter. In your belly, a quarter.
Yeah.
And they put a thing. Make sure. I put one of these. Yes. Put it on. And they stay there forever, make sure that not come out.
They put a bandage over the belly and make sure it never comes out.
Like that, your belly.
A quarter seems big.
Wait a minute. You talk about this?
Yeah.
No, it's in, but in Venezuela, they put it there to work out. What kind of question is that? What you know? Ask the real question.
Wait, what did you really think we was talking about before?
Really now, like
a quarter. I don't know where you're going.
No, a quarter. When you're a baby, and you're born,
we were talking
when
about?
You're born, they put you a quarter, they don't come out.
Come out with what? I
don't know how you call this.
Your belly button, right
The
there.
belly button, yes. Yeah. In Venezuela, Indians do that.
Joe is confirming this.
Yeah, the Venezuelan Indians do that. They put it 25 cents and go down. But you want something now, you let me know.
All right. And I'm an innie as well. Next question.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ricky.
We're from the South Side, of course.
Yep.
And we want to know, what's your favorite vacation spot?
That's a good one. All-time favorite vacation spot. I was just in London for the All-Star break. That's
your favorite vacation.
That's not my favorite, though.
Thank you. What's your favorite vacation?
I don't know what.
You know how one.
I will say Barcelona. Barcelona. That's my favorite vacation.
I go to Barcelona just to eat. My favorite vacation, besides Madrid, my favorite vacation is 𝗵𝗂 Venezuela. Best vacation you can ever have.
Oh, you mean back home?
Yes. 𝗵𝗂 Venezuela.
I feel like that's
kind of... You can eat for $1.50. You can have a scotch and coconut water for $1. 𝗵𝗂 Venezuela. That's it.
I like Cabo.
Cabo, that's a great spot.
That's too expensive.
Too expensive?
Cabo?
I mean...
You can do it cheaper.
Buddy, we all make what we make. I'm not judging.
All right, we got like a minute left. Xfinity player of the game. We got to show you this. This is Jordan Leisure, who came into this game out of the bullpen. It's a close game. And what does he do? He gets 5 outs, no hits, 4 strikeouts. Look at some of this filth he was throwing, Ozzie.
To me, he was the MVP of the game. He was the MVP. I know they scored 6 runs, but this guy hold them over there. Obviously, you can now hit 96, 97 out there, guys. And he took the ball very well today.
All right, finally, picks to click. Who won pick to click? Wait. Oh, Robert won it? Oh, okay. I had Carroll. What did Robert do?
No, Robert didn't do anything. He's over 5.
All right, you win. Congratulations.
5 times in a row.
You've been picking Robert.
Yes.
He's here and here to stay. Kevin Bozeman, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me, homie.
Great
Appreciate
stuff.
it. Thank you.
Go to his website, see him in concert when you're back in, when are you here for
December 18th, I'll be at 𝗍𝗍's.
I'll be there too.
I got tickets for all you guys.
No, make him pay.
Make him pay.
Yes, make him pay.
Shut your mouth.
Pay. You gotta pay.
No free tickets.
No freebies. No freebies.
All right. Thank you for watching another edition of Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. Great stuff from Kevin. We got Corby over there and everybody here at CHSN. This was so much fun. Thanks for staying up and being here on this winning edition of Late Night with Chuck and Ozzie. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Go Sox!
Stuffy boy.